Have you ever heard the statement, what's for you won't pass you? Now, what does that really mean? I'm a big believer in divine timing. And you go, well, what's divine timing, Tom? Things happen at the right time when they need to happen. Have you ever forced something, it doesn't work out your way, and then a couple of months later you forgot all about it, and then boom, it appears or it happens. You go for a job interview, you think you're doing really well, you think everything's good, and that job just kind of falls out of your hands. You get sad, you get upset, you get a little depressed. You thought that was it, but then a couple of months later, a better job arrives, or you've learned more about yourself so you can actually prepare better for another job interview. You ever drop your keys and drive by an accident and think to yourself, that could have been you? That 10 seconds that you picked up your keys? Or vice versa. You dropped your keys and unfortunately it was you in that accident. Divine timing is such a important thing to learn because a lot of people rush life. They rush the process. Have you ever looked at a meme 2 years ago and it didn't do anything for you? But then you look at that meme and that meme pops back up and it hits you. I want to say meme, I'm talking like an Instagram post, something to the degree, very profound, and you just look at it and you read it and you're just like, doesn't really, I don't get it, and you scroll through it. And the same thing happens 2 years later, a year later, and it hits home. Because your soul wasn't ready. You weren't ready. You had to learn certain lessons to understand that process. Or understand that post, or understand those words. Another good one is listen to songs. You could listen to a song 1,000 times, and then one day it just hits. You feel that thickness in your throat. You feel your eyes well up because you actually needed to hear it at that time. You could have sung that song for years. Sometimes people force, and myself, I force things, and it's like anything else. You try to force a square into a circle, and it doesn't work. You try to get further faster, and it never plays out the way you thought it was going to play out. The statement, it's what's for you won't pass you, is such a powerful one. It is cliche in a sense because I think a lot of people say it, but don't really understand what it means. That's why I think divine timing is actually the best way to look at it. Because your journey will always work out again. Again, I go back to it will always work out when you have a little faith in yourself. Now, when I say what's for you won't pass you, you sit on your couch and you sit there and smoke weed, you're not progressing in the aspect of the human experience, the soul experience, the understanding of where things are at. If you continue to keep on your process and you're taking that one step forward, whether you're reading a book, you're bettering yourself, you're helping someone, you're going to the gym, again, we get into these monotonous things in life and you're just feeling stuck, but remember, you're still going forward as long as you're progressing in that aspect of life. Things will always work out, but also what's for you won't pass you. So don't push it, because it'll fall apart sometimes. Most times it will fall apart. When an opportunity pops up and you lose that opportunity will come back, maybe in a different form, but in a similar form. I know that sounds weird when I say it like that, but when you understand that aspect of in a different form, it could be a better opportunity. It could be the same career option or the same life option, but just twist it a little bit. So again, don't rush life. take it minute by minute and cherish those minutes, cherish those hours, cherish those days. Because this is just a blink of an eye. I'll talk to you guys soon. Still here.